All right, so K-Dog, Erie, Pennsylvania,
Oh yeah.
25-26, Naval Academy team captain. How school been going so far?
It's good. It feels really different being a firstie for sure. Um, Kind of just more like relaxed, I guess. Like I like all my classes; they're all pretty specific to my major, so that's nice. Yeah,
How many
loving it.
credits do you got right now?
15.
15. That's
Yeah,
pretty nice. I think that's like the lowest you'll probably ever have or ever
yeah.
could have. But why do you say it's different besides like the less credits and stuff?
Um, I kind of like know a lot of my classmates more now.
You what?
I like know a lot more of my classmates now, so
Hmm.
um, that makes it different too. Like I'm not just sitting there by myself the whole time. Like I'm talking to kids, and it makes it like more enjoyable. I think for sure. I don't
Yeah.
know why it took this long, but yeah, it's nice.
Why it took this long?
Yeah,
Well, you're pretty quiet.
yeah.
So I get it. What about like with your company? What has it been like being like the big dog on campus in the company, three striper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They definitely like look at me differently. It's like nice though. Like everyone's asking about the team and how we're looking, and we have two plebe wrestlers in my company. First time I ever had any other wrestlers, so
Oh,
that's gonna be
seriously?
different too. Yeah.
Who are the plebes in your company?
Everett and Quinto.
Okay. And then what company are you in?
21.
21. So you're in sixth wing?
We just moved. We're like split between second and fourth. Yeah, it's
Oh,
weird with all like the renovations and stuff.
what were you before that?
We were 6-0.
Oh, wow. Okay. So that's got to be kind of weird too when you're all split up.
Yeah, I like barely see anyone from my company unless I'm like signing taps. But I'm not up here that much anyway, so it's not that different for me.
Well, your roommate's company commander, right? So like
Yeah,
he's seeing people somehow.
yeah. There's a lot of
Probably.
people like coming in and out of our room, but
Yeah. Is it just two man? You got two man?
yeah, we got this like giant 2-man overlooking T court. It's pretty nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
You get the construction view.
yeah, yeah. Would have been better on a different year, but
Yeah, but no, it's all good. So how was your summer? I know you were telling me, you and I have had like some private conversations, but you had a pretty busy summer. So maybe share a little bit about that, like, what you did each block, what were the highlights, and then yeah.
okay. 0 block. I went on an LREC to Germany and Italy,
Mhm.
and I've never been to Europe before, so that was pretty crazy for me. It was like a poli sci LREC. We visited this like security studies place in Germany, and then like the naval command for Europe and Africa in Italy, and but we did a lot of like sightseeing too, and tried a bunch of new food, and yeah, it was like
Yeah.
honestly the best trip of my life. That was crazy.
3 weeks, right? Like paid
Like
for,
two
all
weeks
inclusive.
paid for, yeah. 1 week in Germany, 1 week in Italy. Um, in Germany, like I guess I didn't realize there were these like crazy mountains. And like
Mhm.
I'm from Pennsylvania, I've never been out like west, so it was my first time seeing mountains like that. And then um, like Munich, I went to Munich. I loved it. Um, and then Italy, obviously Italy's cool, the food, everything. Yeah, it was just awesome. Made a lot of friends too. There was 8 of us, 8 mids. So
You said sorry to kind of, I know you're gonna continue with the rest of your summer, but It was called an LREC.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain what that is and yeah,
Um,
got involved with that?
there's like all kinds of trips you can apply for. A lot of the people on my trip like knew my professor, and he told them about it, but I kind of just like interviewed for it, and he selected me. But it's there's all kind of ones either for like language or um, like
Mhm.
specific to your major, stuff like that. Just like professional development trips. Um,
Yeah.
Go overseas somewhere and learn about a different culture.
Did is it only available to firsties or rising firsties?
We kind of get priority, but it's also available as rising second class.
Okay, it's pretty cool. All right, so then what'd you do first block?
Leatherneck,
Leatherneck. That's right.
leatherneck. It was a good time. Yeah. I didn't really have like I didn't know what to expect going into it. Obviously I've heard about it. I kind of wanted to like make a decision for myself and see if that's something I'd like to do or not.
Mhm.
Um, but I mean, it was a super like valuable training, leadership wise. Like I learned a lot, wrote a lot of stuff down that I could use as captain, and made
Yeah.
a ton more friends too. And I mean, just did cool stuff like shooting and went up in an osprey and sleeping out in the woods. Like I'm never gonna do that again, probably. So I'm I'm glad I did it. Service the preference is open on Friday, so
They
gotta make
open Friday.
yeah.
I didn't realize that. Okay, so they open Friday and you get like a week to put them
Yeah.
in. All right, we gotta talk about that. Like, what do you know what you're gonna do? What you want to put?
I think I, I'm pretty positive I'm gonna put Navy pilot NFO, and then I'm not sure what's going third and so forth.
Navy pilot, Navy NFO, and then random.
Yeah.
Well, you're likely to get one of your first two choices
Okay.
there. So, how did your ASTB go?
Yeah, I took it on Thursday. My second try, I got a 6.77. So
Is
I
that
kind of
good?
crushed it. Yeah.
Kind of crushed it.
Yeah, I was really nervous because they take your most recent score, not your best score,
Hmm.
and I was only NFO qualified. You need a like 4.55 or something to be pilot. And I got a 6.77.
Nice. Well, congrats. That's awesome, dude. It probably makes you feel a lot better about Friday.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you gonna be the one? Are you gonna, as soon as the portal opens, throw it in there and then send it down range? Or are you gonna be the last minute dude?
Um, I don't know. I was planning on starting like the personal statements this week, like before it opens, so I kind of like know what to put in there.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to like overthink it either. So I don't want to wait till last minute, but I don't know if like Friday night they're gonna be submitted. I think you can always go back in and change them too.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. And then you got to wait all the way till like Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Always around Thanksgiving or like Vegas.
yeah. I think it's November sometime.
Right around the Vegas trip. The Cliff Keenan, I think, is when you find out. Um. Okay, so first block was Leatherneck, and you loved it. And then second block, did you go home? Did you get to go home a little bit?
Yeah, I went home. I went to like the Outer Banks with my family. Visited my grandpa in Kentucky, and then spent the rest of the time at home.
And then in AAA was third block. So
Yeah,
between Leatherneck and your LREC to Italy, Germany, was it just Italy and Germany?
yeah.
Okay. What's the best story or memory that you
Oh,
could share? I bet you have funny ones from Leatherneck.
Yeah. Shoot. Think. I don't know. It's hard. There's like so many things.
Pick one.
I guess I don't know if it's like it's the first thing that came to my head, but I don't know if it's like that funny. But I was tired of like sleeping on the ground with like the bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
So I built myself like on our second or third
Okay.
like time in the field. I built myself a bed out of like pine straw and like branches. Like I was like elevated off the ground,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I mean everyone kind of loved it. So and like
They
people
started
started copying
copying you.
me. Yeah,
Yeah. Wait, but you have like a bivy sack, right? Like you got
it was like so hot. It was
too
way
hot.
too hot to be in
Yeah.
there. So yeah, I still got like chewed up by mosquitoes, but I wasn't like on the. It was more comfortable too.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
there's
funny.
probably something better than that, but that's the first thing that came to my head.
Did it ever I don't know, Leatherneck and TBS, I always like it was just always miserable. It was either raining,
Mhm.
snowing, or a
Yeah,
million
I
degrees
mean
outside.
we had no hot water for the first like 2.5 weeks
Oh, for
in the
showers.
barracks. Yeah, so that kind of sucked, but I got tougher. I'd like I would stand outside the water the whole time and just like run into it.
Oh, geez. All right. Well, no, that's funny. It was very innovative of you to create your own little fluffy bed out of the pine straw and stuff. So that's good marine thinking right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then in AAA, back in Annapolis, end of July through like mid August. What did you think of NAAA? I feel like this summer kind of like flew by, and then you guys came back, and then NAAA was like over before it started. So I don't know, what was it like for you? I
Yeah.
guess.
Uh, it felt the same way for me. Um, I don't know, something about this year feels a little like different than past NAAA's and like preseasons. Um, I don't know what it is. Like, everyone seemed pretty like happy and excited and motivated to like be back and um, just like be with the team. So that was like something good for sure.
So like different in a good way, or like
Yeah,
different
good way for
in
sure.
ways? In a good way. Okay. Um. Yeah, I think everybody like typically comes back from break like really excited to work
Mhm.
hard, and then that motivation gets harder as the year goes on, obviously.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
um, I mean, I agree. I know I missed a little bit of the AAA with the baby and stuff, but
Mhm.
I thought, yeah, everybody came in like super fired up. I think you did a good job. Like also, I'm sure you were working hand in hand with like Coach Colat and everybody, but making it fun. Like you
Yeah,
guys did like a airsoft day. Like
yeah.
what else did y'all do?
We're playing like 2 weeks, 2 Fridays in a row. We played pickup basketball,
Mhm.
and that was really fun.
Yeah, and then you guys did airsoft over on the e-course or something, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, yeah, it's like it's about the team bonding too, but getting everybody back, like putting the shoes on, getting
Yeah.
after it for a little bit. What do you think? You've gotten to be with the plebes now for a week and a half. What's your impression of the plebe class so far on the
Um,
team?
there's a lot of them for sure.
Yeah,
So, and
yeah,
they all kind of look the same with the hair. So, I'm still getting to know them. I didn't spend that much time around them while they were like in plebe summer, obviously, and stuff. But they also seem like motivated and excited to be on the team. I think there's a lot of talent there too. Um, I mean, guys we've seen before that have been here with the club and stuff. Obviously, I know how good they are, but
Who
Yeah,
are you talking about with? Oh, like Yaki and
yeah, Yaki, Spencer.
Spencer and
Yeah,
Campbell and
yeah,
yeah. Um, yeah, you're right. There are a lot, and no, I agree. I think they are. I mean, you probably remember it. It's more recent for you, but like you probably remember being that freshman, like coming off plebe summer, and it's like you're just like you're in this like yes sir mode, and
yeah.
just tell me what to do, no excuse sir, like, and then
Mhm.
you're surrounded by all these hammers, and it's definitely like a huge shift.
For sure. It feels like a long time ago for me even. Um, but I do remember like how it felt, and I'm definitely gonna like take that in consideration when like trying to mentor them and stuff for sure.
Yeah,
Put myself in their shoes as much as I can.
it's weird being who was the team captain your freshman year? Kozer.
Kozer, yeah.
So
Kozer.
I think it's weird being the team cap, or like your relationship with the plebes will be the smallest relationship, that like the shortest amount of time that you'll get with everybody, that during your 4 years, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you have a year to make an impression on somebody who is the most moldable of their midshipman, like, Naval Academy career. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
plebes are, yeah, they're absorbing, learning everything from their seniors, their second class, and youngsters. So like your impression is on the plebes this year is going to be like huge, like more probably more than whoever the team captain is next year or the following year, because they're looking up to you in plebe summer and plebe mode.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's how you probably felt about Kozer, right? Like, you're like, oh
Yeah.
shoot, this dude's like, he's a senior, like he made it through this place. He's the cat. Oh damn, you know.
Yeah.
So
He,
I know I yeah. Go ahead.
he seemed like it's like weird being in his shoes because when I was a plebe, he seemed like this like larger than life like guy, like like big shot.
Yeah,
Um, and like it doesn't feel like how I thought he felt, or like how I saw him.
you still feel like a kid inside, and
Yeah,
no, dude, I think that's a great way of putting it. Is, I mean, I remember my team captain freshman year, Aaron Khalil. It was just like he was the man, and every like one of the best, if not the best wrestler on the team. And um, it's just crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Like the impression that you feel about your team captain as a freshman is, different than what you probably felt with who was it your youngster year.
Grady.
Yeah, Grady, and then you're good friends with Josh, so you know,
Yeah,
um, yeah. So that's cool. I mean, you get to be Kozer. You get to be your Kozer for those guys, and you're gonna do a good job, Kaemen. Like, no doubt. Um, and yeah, it's gonna be a fun year for sure.
for sure.
So like, um, so you and your roommate are both three stripers, but how do your responsibilities differ from his? Um, like, I already know that you're getting pinged for, like, all right, who's marching, who's
Yeah.
freaking doing the walk on, who's,
Hmm.
how's that been?
I think it's a lot of like the same stuff, but in like different capacities. Like, yeah, I never really realized how much like logistical stuff I'd be doing and just like coordinating. Um, I guess I never like thought about who actually does that stuff in the past year, but now I'm realizing um, it's not been like difficult to do. It's more difficult to like remember all your responsibilities and like stay organized, which I'm getting the hang of. But with my roommate, I mean, like he's got like the same stuff going on, but like
For the company.
more, yeah, for the company. Like he's like signing SRCs and like talking to our company officer and stuff. But he also has the XO who's in here every night like doing stuff with them. So I think I need to like find my guys to help me divvy up the responsibilities a little too. But I kind of have that already, but more like make it more official, you know.
Yeah. And it'll probably get easier as the year goes on. And
Yeah, there's just a
yeah.
lot going on right now with everyone coming back. So
Yeah. But school hasn't been too bad.
no,
15 credits.
yeah, least I've
Okay.
ever had.
Yeah. What are you most looking forward to about the team, about the season, about the year? Like this is gonna be a really fun year for you.
Hmm.
It's gonna go by in a blink of an eye. But there's a lot of like it seems like every week there's something going on that's
Hmm.
another highlight or milestone for you and your whole class. So like what are you looking forward to between now and when you throw your hat in the air in May?
Um, I mean, it's my last like however many matches ever. That's pretty weird. So I'm gonna just like soak it all in for sure. Um, Looking forward to competing. I mean, like I want the team to do well. I know we're gonna do well, but I also want I need to wrestle well, you know,
Yeah.
and set an example. And um, so I've been thinking about that a lot, and just like you know, every competition we have, take it one match at a time. And yeah, I'm excited to win. And, um, but yeah, I'm just been itching for the season to start. I know it's August, but
Yeah. I mean, no, but it's weird. So I'll just kind of piggyback off what you just said there. Like I'm anxious for it to start too. We still have all of September, all of October,
mm,
but as soon as like the year ended last year, it I was like ready for like this moment right now, like and then the
yeah,
summer went by super fast. So it's crazy to think that we're like already like ready, gearing up for blue and golds.
mm,
Um and yeah, I'm excited too, man. And it is kind of crazy to think that like I mean, you've had a long, like very successful wrestling career. To think that like, okay, this is like the last,
mm,
6 months that I'm gonna get to do this. Um, and it's pretty wild, like to think about. If I could offer any advice to you, like you don't really wrestle like you get stressed or nervous.
yeah.
You don't.
No, no,
Okay, then my advice might not even be very helpful, but considering the fact that it's like your last year, last opportunity to put on the singlet, and who's to say it really is your last, like I got the chance to keep going, but if you want it to be your last, then it is, but use it as an opportunity to like celebrate the last 15, 20 years of blood, sweat, and tears that you put into it.
mm,
And I think I realized that too late in my career, but that was something that helped make it less stressful. I get less nervous is when I realized that it was, I was just going out there and doing something I wanted to do, not because I had to do it, and
yeah,
um, made it more fun. But as you said, you don't get stressed. Like you wrestle hard. Doesn't matter if you're down 14 or up 14. Like you're gonna get the same Kaemen out there, and that's like think why like a lot of I mean, if not everybody voted for like most of the team, if not everybody voted for you to be captain, is because they love watching you compete. And it could be the number one kid in the country or some JV kid. Like you're gonna give them the same type of match.
yeah.
Um, maybe expand a little bit about that. Is that something that you've always had? Like, is that a confidence thing, or is that just like a full send mode all the time?
Um, I think I've always had that. I mean, PA, like where everyone's kind of like a hammer up there. So like I'm used to wrestling. I mean, everyone's kind of good. So, um, I mean, you kind of limit yourself when you think like I'm gonna change the way I wrestle just because this guy's like that's supposed to be the top guy. And I think my style has always kind of like been tough for those guys to. I mean, it's something they're not used to. I'm kind of unpredictable, I'd say.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It's probably yeah. I'm like I'd say I'm confident too. Um,
Is there like a mindset though, or something you're telling yourself like in the moment when because I've seen you be down 8, 9, 10, 11 points and then just like flip it around real quick, like make somebody else like the other guy like nervous about how that match is going to end up. Like, what is there something you're talking to like saying to yourself, or is it like I'm blacked out,
um,
like just trying to score points?
I've also always kind of been that way, which is like not a thing I want to have. Like, I mean, even in high school, like I'd give up the first takedown a lot and stuff. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not nervous,
Yeah.
but like something's just not flowing in that like first 30 seconds. But then, I get myself in these holes and I don't know, something like clicks. Or even if I get the first takedown, it's just like blood in the water. Like I want more. So yeah, I don't really know. A lot of the times I can't remember like what happened when I was wrestling. Like I kind of just black out, and it's a lot of muscle memory and instinct. But
Yeah.
um, I don't know. It's something I just can't really put into words. I guess that's kind of a bad answer, but
No, you've just trained that way. I think like
mm-hmm.
that's how you've trained, and you just said it, muscle memory. Like you're just gonna go hard the whole time. There's a couple matches that kind of stick out to me though. Like there was one match in Soldier Salute where it was like you got to take down that guy, got to take down, you got to take, and then you went to OT and it was like 12-12 or something, and this dude could barely stand up, but he was still coming. Like you guys were still getting after it, and I think you took him
Mm-hmm.
down in overtime, right? Or yeah, that was a good win, and then kind of contradicting what you said, it was either EIWAs or the Bucknell duel where you didn't give up a takedown, like you were locked in. I don't know if it was the Bucknell duel, maybe it was, where you like it wasn't a shootout. You won by a takedown or like maybe a
Mm-hmm.
point. Do you remember which one I'm talking
Um,
about?
Bucknell was in overtime. I'm pretty sure we each had a takedown. Um, I think I wrestled pretty good at Ewas though, like
You did.
not
You
giving up a lot of points besides the one match. But yeah, I mean it's been something I've been like conscious of. Like it makes it a lot easier on myself if I can get the same like um, I don't know effect without having to get taken down and go down a bunch of points. So yeah, I think it's a lot of it's a big mindset thing. Like once it's like I just got to get my head in there
yeah.
and stuff kind of starts moving in like slow motion, and that's when you get your takedowns.
You're in a flow state.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of obviously like there's no roster yet, but like we've got 8 guys returning, or was Josh was the only senior last year?
Senior, yeah.
Got 9 guys coming back that were in the lineup last year, plus some hammers in the from the plebe class that are going to be pushing some of the other starters. Like I know you're excited about that, but like what do you think that means for the rest of this, like for the season, if God willing everybody stays healthy? especially based on the way that we wrapped up the IWAs. Like you finished third, a couple other people like John finished third, Lakeside fifth, a couple of everybody finished odd except for Wask, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you, how have you thought about that, or like, yeah.
I mean, I definitely think we're winning like more, if not all of our duels this year. Like, it's just duels are such like a weird thing. Like, it's momentum and just like little mistakes or little differences. And I think with all our guys back, everyone's got another year under their belt. Like, and then if any of these plebes step up, like we're crushing it in duels, and that's gonna be like an amazing feeling going into conference. Like everyone's confident, everyone's walking with a little more like swagger, and everyone gets on the podium, gets on the top, and we have like definitely more than 2 or 3 guys at nationals.
Yeah.
We could send a lot for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's all exciting. Like thinking about it right now, but it's gonna be like I just got to keep everyone motivated and everyone's like on their mind on that path, because it's easy to start like thinking, oh, this is hard, and like not doing the extra reps. So I know how it feels, and I just want to make sure like there's so much potential, and I want to maximize it.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's all good stuff, man. I mean, maximizing your potential and then helping other guys realize their own, like that kind of falls on you, like helping guys realize. I mean, they're going to see you as the example, so they're going to see the type of work. They're going to see your body of work that you put into the season and this preseason, and by your example, I think people will grow a lot. So I agree. I think it's I keep saying like I'm excited, like a big part of me just wants to be like, shut up, stop saying that, like let's get to November and see how this goes. But I got a lot of bias, obviously. What do you think? So you had 2 years with like Neff, Evans, Blaze, Colat, and then a year now with Colat, Blaze, Ty, and Barry. What any big differences like between your first 2 years and last year, and then with a year of experience at the Naval Academy with Coach Davis and Coach Eustace, like, do you think this year will, be any different than last year? Or probably better, like what do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I think the big difference is I've just like connected with them very well. Like me personally, like they both have made me a lot better, I think, and a lot of the other guys better. And I'm very grateful that they're like Coach Ty and Barry are with us now. And even like Quinn and them too have made a big difference in the room. Like there's just a lot of knowledge, trying to soak it all in. But I think, like they know how our team like works and runs even better now. I mean, it was kind of seamless last year. It didn't seem like they had to get used to
Oh, that's
much.
cool. That's good.
So, this year should be even better. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it wasn't like a huge difference, I guess, when Mike left for you. Like you were able to form relationships quickly with Ty and Barry, so it was seamless, I guess is what you're saying. And I actually think that's probably the case for most people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I agree. Like they jumped in, and well, Barry's got like the secret power of connecting with everybody that he talks to. So, and then Ty is just, he's a student of the sport. He's been around it forever and knows everybody, and close to damn near close to everything about it. So, plus he's just a great guy and easy to relate to. All right, last thing. And your answer might not be like what I'm. I don't know. I'll just ask you, I guess. What do you think of getting? I know he's not in your weight class, so like this is I don't really know how you're going to answer this because you're not going to be wrestling with Bronigal, but like what do you think about the club getting another like staff member, another coach, another partner for everybody to train with?
I think it's great. I mean, obviously he's super knowledgeable about wrestling too. Like he's very well accomplished. So even if I'm not the one like wrestling with him, he could still be showing me things and making everyone else better, which is gonna make everyone better. But yeah, nothing but good things I've heard about him, and he's been here for a couple days now, and he's a beast at dodgeball. I learned that today. So yeah, I'm kind of scared about that. I don't like losing dodgeball, but definitely a great addition for those guys up there.
I agree. I think he'd be good for those upper weight guys. He's he's just a good person. I think. I think he'll. I know you obviously know this. Like, he's not a military guy. His brother's a Marine, which is great. It's cool, but I think he shares a lot of the same values and work ethic. Very similar to what it takes to be a successful midshipman and then wrestler, obviously. So, yeah, I think Zach's a great addition. I know he's happy so far, and I'm personally excited to help him continue to compete. Yeah. Like, he'll go to some of the senior level tournaments this year, and we'll get to travel a little bit with him. And yeah, so a little bit different than Quinn when he jumped in, because Quinn didn't want to keep competing. But no doubt Zach will be a asset to the group. So
yeah, I'm excited to see how that works out too. Like, watch him compete and stuff. I think that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah. I think, I'm glad you actually said that. I honestly think having some of the guys watch him compete on the senior level and do well will ignite another level of confidence for the guys that he gets to wrestle with.
Yeah, for sure.
Because similar to like how you felt about Kozer and how I felt about Aaron Khalil, and like you see these guys who are doing well at a different level, and then you get hands on them, and you're like, oh, well, it's like, okay, I'm right there, and this guy's kicking butt in this whole nother division of competition, So, I share your sentiment there. That's a good point.
I think that's what's kind of like changed built my confidence, I guess. Like, I wrestled with Kozer so much last year. It's like, this guy's beating the best guys in the country, and I'm hanging with him in practice, even though he's a 41-pounder. Like I'm giving him a good fight. So, I mean, that did a lot for my confidence.
Yeah. And you could argue very easily that 41 was like the deepest weight class in the country last year.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, I mean, yeah, it should help your confidence.
Have those guys. I mean, he's still here too, so.
Yeah, and then having Josh on for sure. So I know you'll definitely take advantage of that.
Yeah.
You already have been. But all right, K-Dog. It's 41 minutes. I'm 10 minutes past what I told you this was going to be.
No problem.
Yo, you must have had a cherry Coke or something because I couldn't get you to stop talking.
I did. Cherry Coke, zero sugar.
Is that your your weakness or what?
That and ice cream. It's like I gotta have cherry Coke or ice cream like almost every night, but that's gotta stop. Yeah, it's so good.
Where do you
But
get your ice cream? Ben and Jerry's? They still got Ben and Jerry's at Steerage?
they have it at the mid store at Steerage. It's always ice cream from like Indianapolis. They send us pints, but I like switch back and forth. Like some days I'm feeling always, some days Ben and Jerry's. Depends. But yeah.
Where do you get your cherry Coke? Oh, vending machine.
Vending machines, yeah. Yeah, they make a lot off of me for sure.
That's good to know, man. No, that's cool. I didn't know that was your little kryptonite. Hey,
Yeah.
if you're gonna have a vice, I guess those are two decent vices, you know. But no, thanks for the time, man. I know you got a lot going on. Maybe an opportunity for you to get ahead of some schoolwork in your 15 credits. But I will probably see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right, Kaemen. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
See ya.
See ya.